Hello guys, welcome back to the Avenue and Soap in the City. Today we are making a Tinkerbell soap. Oh! It's okay. It's all good. She just wipes right off. Yeah, It's okay. Sorry, sweetie. So I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. So our oils are in. Our lye will go in now. And the fragrance we're going to use today is Fairy Garden by Nurture Soap, and it says no acceleration, no discoloration, and we can use 5%, so let's go for it. I'm going to go ahead and get our colors ready to go. In the big bucket, we're going to use some lime green mojito mica from Crafter's Choice, and then in our others we're going to do some white, some gold, and some gold shamrock from Nurture Soap. And I think I'm gonna do an in the pot swirl. I've never actually done one before, so this will be something completely new, which is kind of cool, so we'll try it. Hey. And I'm gonna get some titanium dioxide. That'll go in here. And then I think this is one of my favorite new colors. I just love this lime green. It's just beautiful. That goes in. And let's mix these up. For an in the pot swirl, you're just going to go into one side, and I'm gonna save a little bit of soap for the top, I believe. We're going to do some piping, and hopefully this lime green brightens back up. Right now it's kind of like an avocado looking. Okay, here we go. And I must give a shout out to one of my absolute favorite people. I will not embarrass you on camera, but who got me this bleep blop bleep Star Wars spatula. I love you. You're the best. Okay, we're just going to fill up this mold just a little bit more. Right down the center. Okay. A little bit more green. And just a little bit more white. Okay, we will be back to pipe. We are back to pipe, and we are piping with the lime green mojito color, and hopefully this is going to turn from split pea soup right now into a much brighter green, and most of the time they do lighten up. So I am just using the Royalty Soaps piping set, and you can get that at Nurture Soap, and you can go watch Katie. She's awesome. She actually inspired me to make soap. Her and Kenny, the Messy Soaper. I love them. So I am going to just do 3 rows across like this, and then we've got some really cute embeds coming. And I think Tinkerbell's like the classic Disney character. I don't really know if she's necessarily considered a princess. I don't think she is. But I had to do Tinkerbell. Like, she just has to fit somewhere in this lineup. So if you're like me, Tinkerbell is just like one of those, you just gotta have her in the mix. So it's funny because my husband and I, believe it or not, like, you know, anytime a Disney movie comes out, we're always excited. And the little Pixie Hollow movies, like the Tinkerbell movies, they're really good, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have seen them, but we love them. Yes, me and Woody. But I love those movies. I think they're darling. And I just think they're just well done, well made. Okay, and that Everbeast one, make you cry a little joke. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our embeds next. So here's a fun fact for you. My family and I really love to kind of do trivia, and we do trivia nights, and what I think is so cool is that, did you guys know that, fun little fact, but in 2008 when those Tinkerbell movies came out, whoa, gosh, I love gold, that was Tinkerbell's first speaking role. So Tinkerbell got her voice in 2008. Oh, I just think that's cute. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing a mica sprinkle, and what I want to do is kind of just make sure it's dispersed everywhere. So I made a bunch of these little soap pearls and just little soap balls, and they're supposed to symbolize like the little poofs, little puffs on her shoes. So we're gonna go ahead and stick those in. Then the next thing we're going to add is these little cupcake picks. They're like little cupcake toppers. And of course, you can't have a Tinkerbell soap without her magic wand. So we're going to stick these in on every bar. I honestly kind of went back and forth between whether or not to do one of these, or I cut some in half, and I just honestly ended up loving the way that these looked. So these will go on this side to complete our soap. And we are going to spray this with some alcohol, and we will be back in about a day or two to cut. You know, I almost forgot the pixie dust. What in the world are we thinking? I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. What if I would have dropped it, Woody? That would have been awful. Okay, so this is just a total learning experience. Every time I make soap, I feel like I learn something new. So you can kind of look at what happened here. So the toothpick kind of took over the wire, and I should have kept the length of it just to the frosting on the top. So we had to pause, pull out the toothpicks and make them much shorter. So we hopefully won't run into the problem. And then I was able to go in and still, with the soap being pretty soft, I was able to mend the little hole so that it's not there anymore. But man, look how wonky this bar turned out. I mean, that's nuts. So, well, anyway, I won't put that one for sale for sure. I'll just use that one myself, which is okay. So now I'm going to go in and hopefully we'll be able to see our mistake be fixed here. Yes, smooth cut right down, perfect, awesome, and beautiful. That is what we wanted. There's the top. It still has its little magic star, and it still got his little wings right there. So I love this, but man, what a learning experiment. I know any soaper out there can say every time you make soap, you just never know. You absolutely never, ever, ever know. So. Thank you for watching another episode with me. That was a lot of fun. Live and learn. The soap has been super fun to figure out how best to add cupcake picks. Well, maybe, and just don't do it. Just don't. If you loved it, subscribe. Hit the little bell to be notified and not miss an episode of Soap in the City. And if you would like to subscribe to our channel, Blackwater TV has lots of things for you to watch, including my father-in-law, Pan and Gold. See you guys later.